Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Dave.
And I'm Lisa.
And happy St. Patrick's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day today. And yesterday, or 2 days ago, was the Ides of March.
Whatever. It's St. Patrick's Day today.
Is St.
And
Patrick's.
we went all out.
Well,
I
not
spent
really.
a whole $5 on these things, yeah.
It's not really all out, but I am wearing a headband. And so...
And he's loving it.
How do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I don't.
Do you pinch people not wearing green?
When I was a kid, absolutely.
I feel like that's a jerk move.
I forgot.
I feel like if somebody pinches me now, they're probably getting slugged. You didn't wear green. Well,
in our day and age, wear green, people.
Well,
who knows what could happen? That's true.
Well, I hope you're having a good St. Patrick's Day. And what are you supposed to eat? Corned beef and drink green beer. And Chicago dyes their river green. Did you know that?
I know. That's what I heard.
Chicago, home of a large Irish population, and they would dye the river green.
So tell us a little bit about St. Patrick's. You know, history buff, you?
Well, I do, but I know that you just Googled it, and so you're probably ready to share with everybody. Tell us
quickly before it leaves my mind.
Yeah, sure. Tell us a little bit about St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland.
So he wasn't actually originally from Ireland.
He was not.
No, he was from Britain.
Britain.
I was going to say that. Mm-hmm. But he was a slave when he was 16 in
enslaved.
Ireland.
That's right.
He was enslaved. And then he came back to Britain and then went back to Ireland to actually convert people to Christianity.
Yeah, that's right.
So he must have had some kind of life thing in his life. And so thus shamrocks. Do you know what shamrocks are about?
Yes.
Let me tell him.
Yeah.
Because I know this too.
Why is the shamrock associated with St. Patrick?
Because there's 3 things on it. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
He would traditionally use the shamrock to explain the Trinity to people, how God was 3 in 1. Important.
Very important. Yeah.
Yeah. So great stuff.
We don't hear that much when we think of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we do have 2 things to tell you about coming up in this life group season. First of all, we are kind of right in the middle, actually.
Smack in the middle.
Smack dab in the middle. We're about halfway through life group season. After this, we've got a couple weeks in Matthew. Then we go Easter. And right after Easter, we have a new sermon series. And then it's May.
Yeah.
And the new sermon series, we're going to pause in the book of Matthew, do something called The Wise Life. We're going to talk about wisdom. There's a lot of visitors, and we're going to talk about what it means to live a life of wisdom. And so we're going to delve into that. And then we're going to go back into Matthew. So
when you were saying that with your headband on,
yes.
I could just see you teaching at South Hills
I'm
on
not going to teach
life
with
of
this.
wisdom.
I'm not going to do that. It would be wise to take this off before I go outside.
But what is even wiser,
yes,
and one of the things that we want to mention, because we're halfway through our season, is we really want to encourage you leaders to take a break at some point if you haven't already.
Yeah.
In years past, we used to take 2 weeks off before and after Easter, but Easter has become so late in the year in recent years that it's way past the midway point of our life group season. So if you haven't already, please look at your calendars.
For a lot of people, it's spring break, Lisa, right after. But for some people, it's not. So it's like if you've got kids and it's spring break's now all over the place.
Well, but that's even still, the 17th of April. So it's only the 17th of March. So some of you, realistically, and myself included sometimes, you're feeling like you need a break about 10 weeks into life group season.
If you need a break, take a break.
Take a break. If you're a group that meets every other week and you're just like, we can't afford to take a break.
Yeah, our group meets every other week, so we'll probably not take a break.
Stay. And or do something. Have a night where it's not maybe a study. Like have a game night together, or just go do something out of the ordinary just to kind of shake it up a little bit.
Sure.
But encourage you to do that.
Oh. And one more thing, we have one more item to tell people about.
And the number 1 is important in that.
Yeah, and that, and it's an invite. It's a save the date.
Yes.
And tell folks about what it is. It's on April 1st, that's Friday, which is not April Fool's Day. It is April Fool's Day, but we're not fooling you. So tell them about what's happening on April 1st.
Yeah, hopefully this last week you got an actual invite to it. It's called our Spring Gathering for Shepherds and Life Group Leaders. It is the first time really since August that we will have all been together and just really feeling like we need that. We're going to have dessert 7 to 8:30.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about some things that are changing because of transitions church-wide, as we're all familiar with. Some really good things that we're looking forward to that are ahead. We want you there so that we can all learn of those together and dialogue about it. So excited about it.
It'll be dessert too.
Yeah.
So we'll be dessert.
Course.
And so can you tell us what kind of dessert?
Well, if it was up to me, we would be having frosting in the can, and whatever's your favorite, we just
Gross.
eat from that.
You just eat a.
Gross.
You would just eat like out of a can of frosting.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, if it's cream cheese in particular. Frosting.
Okay. All right. Well, we know what to get Lisa for her birthday. Okay. Well, so then again, Friday, April 1st, it's a dessert. We're going to come together. There'll be some. It'll be a great time together. So.
And so right below, you guys, you can click if you haven't already. Thank you for those that have already RSVP'd. But if you haven't, if you can click, let us know if you're coming.
Yep.
That'd be amazing.
All right. Well, well, stay safe on this St. Patrick's Day. Don't pinch anyone, and may you not be pinched.
And I would suggest not eat your green beans, but don't eat green like other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what else would you eat?
I don't know, like dyeing your milk green. Who even drinks milk actually? So I don't know.
A lot of people drink
but
milk.
Eat your green beans and your broccoli and your asparagus. Any green vegetables good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.